I am not going to use a buyer's agent because I will get a better deal if the seller doesn't have to pay two agents commission. So this is a common misconception. Many home buyers think that automatically, if they don't have a home buying realtor, that the seller will find that more appealing because it's less money out of their pocket. And here's the one thing that most home buyers don't realize. When the seller goes into contract with the listing broker, they agree to pay realtor fees then and there. They have committed to what they are willing to pay at that moment. It could be 6%, it could be 5%, it could be 8%, it could be 12%. Whatever that number is, the home buyer is not privy to that knowledge. What they also don't realize is that the home seller has the option to pay a buyer's agent or not. And so that money historically came out of the listing broker's percentage. No longer is that the case. The seller is separating those two fees and deciding if they want to continue to pay the buyer's agent what they historically did, or if they want to pay more, or if they want to pay less, if they don't want to pay at all. And so just because you don't have a realtor as a home buyer does not mean that the seller is paying less. Okay, when no agent is involved in that transaction, the listing broker is taking their full commission. Okay, that would have happened in the past, and now it's just up to whatever that agreement is. And again, the home buyer does not have knowledge of that. It was already decided before you came along. Now, what you also need to understand is that if you don't have a realtor, that listing agent is not able to help you. If you go into an intermediary position where you have the listing agent and you have the seller and you have the buyer, what is eliminated is their professional advice. They are not able to instruct you or educate you on what you should do. They can explain the contract to you. They can explain how you're supposed to do things, but they cannot give you professional advice. So you might end up paying more for the house than you would have if you had your own realtor. You might be getting less as far as repairs go. You might be paying for more items in the contract that if you'd had a buyer's agent, you would know this is negotiable. I don't have to pay this, or I can push harder to get something different here. So you need a buyer's agent because they know a lot of things you don't know. They're there to help you. You need professional advice, and it definitely does not mean if you don't have a realtor that you will pay less for that home.